Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina and Wake Forest Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Demon Deacons offense will come out first. And let me tell you about these linebackers. This group can make life miserable on any offense.
And that matchup with this running back versus these linebackers is a lot of fun. And David, one thing talking to the defense this week is that they...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for them.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside, it's Mobley. To the 10. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Makes the catch. Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
The run inside. It's Wiggins. Makes it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
It'll be 3rd and long. Throwing, Lopez. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football, I tackle him on the ground, and I force the 4th down.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Lopez. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Lopez to pass. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great third down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Carr. Fires toward the target. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Irish send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. The play fake, Gio Lopez. Grab behind the line, it's Davis. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Lopez to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Here come the Irish back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Play fake, Carr, bringing the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Reads it, fires complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Notre Dame right back to the line. A 1st down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Rushes on him. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for room. It's Mobley. There he goes. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Carr to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. With the catch, it's Gilbert. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have. But when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has
maybe some room here. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Notre Dame lines up quickly. They want to throw it. Swings it out to the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing, Carr. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offense.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
From the gun, third down, Gio Lopez. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And there he goes. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He's got him this time. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. On third and short, the power run here. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action, C.J. Carr. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside. It's Mobley. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Now improvising. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team gets the job. And they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Play action, Carr. Caught in the backfield, it's Mobley. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
And, man, guys, we talked about this guy coming into the game, right? He is good, and he can catch the football. He can make plays. That's his first target on the day. And I think the defense is just as surprised as we are, but the offense definitely got to get this guy more involved.
Here's the pressure. Plucks it out of the air. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Run in the red zone, it's Williams. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Picked off to stop the threat. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Demon Deacons will kick it off to start the 2nd half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. As we start the 2nd half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Fighting Irish head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Carr on play action. Got a man. It's Flanagan. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Hard running there. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Breaks into the open. And he will get just beyond the first down marker before sliding.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they make the stop just... the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
Not able to pick up that first down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
Man, I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this first down.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. They've got the screen set up. He hurdles the guy. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big...
Caught, and he's got room. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. C.J. Carr firing again. Big fella moving.
Man, what great concentration by the big fella. You see, he pulls it in. What a spectacular one-handed grab.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. QB draw. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense
had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back...
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Carr to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. Plenty of work to do here second and long. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Sure hands. It's Gilbert. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Play fake. Carr. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
To the air again, Carr. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with second and short. The run inside. It's Wiggins. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Here's a heat. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing, Lopez. A little screen to the running back. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. They're in the gun on third down. It's Lopez. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure.
Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. On the gun on third down. Lopez going for 6. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Throwing forward on fourth, Gio Lopez. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Working that left side now.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. It's Mobley. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Throwing, Carr, into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! And the pummeling has started. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Gets the back moving. Lopez to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll pull it down. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Running inside. It's Clark. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Lopez. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Demon Deacons are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Heaves it deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carr. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lopez to the air again. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
On the move at the 30. All kinds of room to the right. The 30. He's at the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. Nice move there. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. The give as they work on that clock. They get him on the ground, but boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They give it to him again. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.